because I don't.
Yeah, I haven't seen you this year as well. Yeah. How have you been?
Good.
Okay, so which Fred am I talking to? Is it Fred the rich man, Fred the double standards man, Fred?
Fred the actor.
How does it feel like to be Fred Amugi?
What did you say?
How does it feel like to be Fred Amugi?
It's good to be Fred Amugi. Yeah, the feeling is good. Great.
I see.
Yeah.
Now, you've been doing movies for a very long time, and you're always related to a certain role. That's what I was talking about, and I'm sure sometimes you feel a little. I don't know. Do you regret being identified in that way? Because there are times when you're either a gang leader or this or that.
Let me say this: every director or producer, for that matter, would want to use you where he can get what he wants from you.
Okay.
And most of the time, they make me the villain because they claim, when pressure is on me, I do better. That's what they are saying. So they always want, me to get angry or command people here and there. And they think that's the way to get the best out of me.
But in real life, you're totally different from that.
Sure.
So how then do you get into that element?
Well, that's why we call it acting. That's why the people in the industry call it make believe. That what they see, they get so attached to what they see that they think it is real. So when they see me on the screen, and later, my own self, so to speak. Why the difference?
Yeah.
Well, the other one had made you believe that I was that, but this is me.
You could say maybe that's my twin brother. I see. Right, Fred Amugi is my guest this evening right here on Exposure, brought to you by Airtel. Yes, I remember him from those movies, Who Killed Nancy. Well, he's come a very long way. Now, Fred, you started this whole, let me call it, arts and entertainment as somebody who was singing. I mean, tracing you back to LA Presby.
It has always been dual, has run side by side. I happen to be in my church choir, and I've been in it since 1970. And it's almost on the same pedestal with my acting career. It also started in 1970.
Okay.
When I was in Form 5, my literature master decided there was going to be a play. He gave me a role in Antigone.
Okay.
And I played, I've forgotten the character's name, it will come later. And he thought I played it well.
Okay.
So right from after Form 5, he roped me into his drama group, the Nyankuntom players. Fortunately for me, I have always said this, I came into contact with those who call the gurus in the
industry
arts at that time.
Okay.
There wasn't so much filming, but
it
was stage all around. The Reverend Kofi Urechis, the Reverend Lumutis, they are all dead and gone now. And then Reverend Ampiaboni, he's a retired Methodist pastor now. I mean, I can't even remember all of them. Alexander B. of blessed memory, Miss Mary Urenchi, a retired lecturer, and Samson Menu, he's also late, but he has been my biggest inspirer. He is one director who not just give you a role and leave you. He will give you all the rudiments attached to the role.
So you can give it your best.
Exactly.
Okay.
So was Kwame Anof. He was my director for TV.
Okay.
The XY TV, Thursday Theater.
Yeah.
He was my director. I doff my hat for him.
I see.
He has been a big personality behind me. He does not give you a script and leave you there. Fred, you know what? This is the script. Look at this character. You go and read the next time. You tell him all about the character and the questions that he will pose to you, my brother. If you can't answer that role is not for you.
Wow.
You must know the age of the character, the people,
associated with the character,
all that. When you are able to convince him, he will tell you the role is for you.
All right.
So I have been lucky with a lot of very good directors who will not just leave me to do what I like. And to tell you the truth, I never do things because I must do them. I always love to ask a lot of questions or come up with suggestions to the director. Do you think if I said it this way, it will be better? Okay, let's try. He does it, and if that one is better than what he asked me to do, he takes mine, and it goes on and on and on.
I see.
See, so, and one thing that I would like to tell every actor is that when you are given a role, you have almost every profession. We play every profession in acting when it comes to acting. The medical officer, the carpenter, the trotro driver, the aplanque, name it. Every profession is there. So when you are given one, try and ask questions from people who are in the profession.
Exactly, yeah.
Like a medical officer.
Yeah, true. I agree totally.
Yeah,
I agree totally.
You see certain lines and you ask yourself, would a medical officer say these lines? Okay, what would prompt him to say these lines? And in what manner would he say these lines?
But then again, you've put yourself at a very good position for me to ask you this question. It's very good to learn from the people who are in those fields before you play such a character. Did you ever speak to a gang leader about how it is like to run a gang?
Would we call that a profession?
Yeah.
Because being a drunkard too, drunkenness is not a profession, But then, if you're asked to play a drunkard, you don't necessarily have to go and talk to a drunkard. But if you sit here somewhere and watch it.
No, but even though they can't publicize the job description, armed robbery, I snatch cars.
With those ones, we always live on the fiction written by, whoever wrote the script. We go by that, and that is it. Because who are you going to ask?
No comment.
Yeah, but sometimes you contact the police and they will be able to tell you how these people operate.
Some of the mannerisms and all of that.
Yes. So
right.
That is that.
Lovely.
The thing is, I've always said that if you want to learn, you must be inquisitive. And being inquisitive, you need to ask a lot of questions.
Yeah,
how, when, which, what. All those things must always come.
True.
If you are doing that, you always get the right thing. Even if you know it, ask. And get a stamp that yes, what you have always known is what it is. And then you move on.
Wow, I'm having a great conversation this evening with renowned Ghanaian actor